Hello, this is Inside Scoop with Super Jacob Stevenson, and I'm your host, Super Jacob. Today in the NFL, the Seattle Seahawks lost to the Rams. Yeah, the Rams, 23-17. Seahawks had two big fumbles on the 40. Will Tafufu, the big Samoan fullback, defensive lineman, whatever he is, fumbled the ball. Oh, I'm going to pick it up. I'm a Rams defensive player. Ran all the way back for a touchdown. Boom, 6 points. Then, Seahawks are driving down the field in the second half, just driving, 35-40-ish yard line. Patrick Lewis has a crappy snap to Russell Wilson, skids across the grass, and guess what? Yeah, they kick him out of the field goal range, and then the Seahawks got the ball and they punted it. Right. The Seahawks couldn't get a rhythm. Every time they moved the ball, it seemed like they had a penalty, or they'd fumble, or something stupid would happen, and the refs are just awful in my opinion. Okay, so there's a fumble. I'm Cunningham, and I get the ball, I do like my juke thing, and the ball goes out, rolls 10 yards. They ruled it the Rams ball, then the Seahawks ball, then the Rams ball. There's Earl Thomas comes out with the pile at the football. Both guys had the ball. They went Fox, great job with 40 cameras. I'm going to use the camera that shows the ball. They got the ball. They showed the camera and fumbles, and the ball rolls like 15 yards. Earl Tomlinson, that center for the Rams, can't remember his name, jump on the ball. Looks like they have, both have the ball in the Fox, in the replays they showed, they both have the ball. But the refs ruled the Rams ball, then the Seahawks ball, then the Rams ball. They changed their call 3 times. And Earl Thomas comes up with the ball. Later that drive, Todd Gurley fumbles, and Jeremy Lane made a great play, hitting the ball out. Goes all the way to the 1, and their center jumps on the ball. But the Seahawks just couldn't catch a break. All the balls just rolled the Rams away. They shot themselves in the foot too many times, and the Rams are a competitive team, and Seahawks got a big game with Arizona next week, which they'll probably lose because Arizona's really, really good, and they'll end up 9-7 and get it the 5th or 6th seed. Other games with playoff implications in the NFL from today and yesterday. The Redskins beat the Eagles 38-24 and make the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. Kirk Cousins was eaten. He was 31 for 46, 365 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Jordan Reed, big player. Should be a big Pro Bowl snub. Finally healthy his 3rd year in the league. 9 catches, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really helped my fantasy team out this season. Thanks, Jordan Reed. Sam Bradford had 380 yards throwing the ball. DeMarco Murray only with 5 carries and 27 yards to the touchdown and a very costly fumble. The Eagles, they've really struggled this year. Chip Kelly was named like the president, football operations director guy, and they've been struggling. Their offense has been very inconsistent. Bradford hasn't had a good year. DeMarco Murray's been having problems with his touches in his playing time and hasn't been too happy there. And I'd be surprised if Chip Kelly was coaching Philly next season. Jets won 26-20 in overtime. Fitzpatrick has been playing really well. Had a really good year this year. Changed my opinion on him. 296 yards, 3 touchdowns. The Patriots strangely won the toss in overtime and gave the Jets the ball. Bill checked and instructed Matthew Slater to climb the ball and wanted to kick first in overtime, which is really weird. Don't know why you'd do that. Texans won 34-6 and are very close to clinching the AFC South. Hats off to Bill O'Brien. They've started 3 different starting quarterbacks this year. Brian Hoyer's hurt. Brandon Weed's the worst quarterback in the NFL besides Jimmy Clausen, and he won a game today. They brought in B.J. Daniels to the Seahawks practice squad. He was playing a little bit. T.J. Yates has gotten hurt. Arian Foster, one of their best players, been hurt half the season. Bill O'Brien's done a great job with that team getting them to 8-7 and most likely getting a playoff berth. Congratulations. Titans, they're bad. Like Mariota's hurt, couldn't move the ball. Zach Mettenberger didn't have a great game. They only scored 6 points, and it's tough times in Tennessee. Falcons beat the undefeated Panthers 20-13. Julio Jones' 9 catches, 178 yards, and made the play of the day. Went up there, jump ball, just took it from Kuechly, just grabbed it from his head. And Panthers lose the game, which that means the Cardinals are still mathematically eligible for the number 1 playoff spot, which we'll get to in a second. Chiefs have won 9 in a row, beating the Browns and stopping Manziel on the final drive, 17-13. Chiefs got to get more credit. Joel Charles went down for an injury. They were 1-5, and people were like, "Oh, what happened to the Chiefs mid playoffs last year?" And won 9 in a row. Alex Smith manages the game really well. Andy Reid's a good coach, and they're hot. Steelers lose 20-17. going in this week, the Steelers and Seahawks were the two teams you didn't want to play because they were hot and their offenses were clicking and all that type of stuff. But they both lost. And Ravens, hats off to Jim Harbaugh. You started 4 different starting quarterbacks this year. It's very hard to win when you do that, but they're still playing tough. The Seattle game's really the only game they've gotten blown out. They've been there. Jimmy Smith had a big interception in the red zone to stop the Steelers from scoring, and it's a big game. The Cardinals beat the Packers in America's Game of the Week, 38-8. Cardinals are looking really good. They've been playing really good ball. And the Packers have been really struggling lately. After winning 6 in a row at the beginning of the season, they're 4-5, and their offense is very inconsistent and been getting better since Mike McCarthy's been calling the plays, but they just really haven't been doing too well. Sunday night game is the Giants and Vikings, currently underway with 9 minutes to go, 0-0. And tomorrow, the Broncos and Bengals are playing. Both with backup quarterbacks, A.J. McCarron and Brock Osweiler. Big AFC playoff implications. That's the Monday night game. Thanks for watching Inside Scoop of Soup, and see you next time.